The National Falls Prevention Campaign is primarily intended to help construction firms and construction workers to reduce falls in this industry. However, the materials we've developed are applicable to all industries and all workers that work at elevation. And so we encourage all companies, regardless of industry, to join with us and protect their workers from falls from elevation.
Here at Builders, we have a pretty robust risk management program. We like to partner with our policyholders to stay out in front of the problems associated with claims and injuries. So our team of risk managers gets out on site. They take feedback from us in claims as to what are the most typical types of injuries, what are things that we're seeing that we could maybe impact through training. And so they get out and partner with those employers and do one-on-one training, they do group training, they do OSHA training, lots of different types of training to help prevent these accidents so that we in claims don't even see them. And that's the ultimate goal.
I'm the owner-manager of Storm Coast Homes LLC construction company. We operate on the Outer Banks. Don't normally leave the Outer Banks and traditionally have operated in the northern side of the Outer Banks. Today is my first experience with a stand-down exposition here at the Outer Banks Home Builders. I have been to safety programs at the IBS Builders Show that NAHB puts on every year, and I've been to safety lessons that Builders Mutual Insurance Company puts on in their exposition in Charlotte every year. But this is the first time it's ever come to our local home, and it was good to see the local guys come out and get educated. Learned a lot today.
To be honest, a lot of the people that come to our stand-down trainings aren't even insured with us. But I'm not going to say, well, hey, you're not insured with Builders Mutual, you can't come over here. They're all contractors. All right, my goal and the goal of any safety person should be that the employees go home safe at the end of the day. And that should be the goal of the contractor as well, whether they're large or small. If my employees came, did the job right, did the job safe, and went home today.
The hands-on training we went through today was really valuable to me because I learned some things on ladder safety and harness safety that I didn't know beforehand. And the hands-on approach was really awesome because I'm a visual learner. So seeing him use the equipment and seeing him use the harness and putting on the harness and walking up the ladder, it was very, very beneficial.
The ladder safety portion today was really helpful because there's some new products out there on the market now that are really helping us in a lot of our situations we're finding our workers in right now. And it's making it more safe for them to do what they need to do. So I was really pleased to see some of those products on hand.
The hands-on application that we had here today was extremely helpful with the guardrail constructions. We build homes here traditionally through the winter time, and we are going hard as we can to be ready for the summer tourist season. Sometimes guardrails don't get the attention they need. Being out here today, seeing the products available for temporary guardrail construction was real helpful. We put temporary guardrails up, but nothing to the specifications that I learned today. And that's going to change as of tomorrow. So the guardrail was really, really important to me. The harness and fall protection being tied off on roofs, we employ that technique, but as a general contractor, I usually hire the services of a trade contractor, roofers, siding contractors, those kinds of guys who are responsible for harnessing off their employees. I'm sort of the backup guy when I come on the job. If I see somebody not tied off or harnessed, then we have to have a little discussion to make sure those guys are safe. But the technical aspect of the harnesses and the drop rates and the length of fall and all those kinds of things, I quite frankly was unaware of all the technical details behind that until today.
When I'm dealing with Spanish-speaking workers that come to the job from time to time, we're giving them the safety material that we can get from Builders Mutual in Spanish, which helps them, and usually try to get somebody who's fluent in both English and Spanish to help translate that and walk them through, especially the new guys if they're just hitting our job site. The three folks that were here today were from our company, so that were from a subcontractor that we used quite often. So it was good that they showed up and were taking interest in it. And I think they learned a little bit more today as well, so it was very helpful for them.
The big thing that I think we try and change is the culture. Most of the people that we talk to, especially the smaller guys, they know they're not supposed to go on a roof without a harness. They know they're supposed to inspect their ladder or use it properly. And what happens is they just get so involved in the job, or they rush, and that's when things happen. So that culture needs to change, where that worker says, hey, I need to get on this roof, I need to put my harness on, I need to use the ladder properly, I need to inspect it. That's where we see our biggest change from the training we do. And most of the owners of those companies, the smaller ones as well, want them to do the job safe. They want them to do the job quickly as well. So you got to find that balance, and that's where the worker has to get involved.